Which top WWE face do you want to see actually turn heel?
Okay, we need to go through a list here because we have a number of WWE superstars that's been both.
Uh-huh.
So okay, so we go to that babyface list, and so LA Knight. I think that there's a push there. Maybe it's my TV, but I saw on Raw that they feel like they're going with them a little bit. He got some promo time,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like they might be going with him. Now, again, I don't know how this ends, but
Yeah.
I
What
just
does
he
that
got a
mean?
lot of.
Another mid-card title? Like, I don't understand. We've done
Well,
this.
that's who he is at this
Yeah.
point in time, right? But then you feel like he got a little bit more airtime, being in the main event of Raw, a
Yeah.
couple of promos.
Yeah, like backstage stuff. He's involved in this, but this just feels like it goes down the path of him eventually losing to Jey Uso, and I don't see a path towards him even wrestling for a world title.
Jey Uso's a heel now. Is
I
that what you
think
consider with that kick?
I think he's going that way. Yeah.
How about Jey Uso with Edge? And by the way, that's like burning money, isn't it? It's like he's like putting a whole bunch of money in a trash can and just setting it on fire.
But
I
that's
know.
all their faces. Like all their faces have catchphrases and shirts. Like LA Knight, Jey Uso, CM Punk, Cody, Fatu. Like someone's got to be a heel.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm looking at it an old school way because Jey Uso, I know you're not a big fan, but you know he gets over with the kids, the
100%.
catchphrase, everything else. And so to give him an edge is fine, but if he's turning heel, I always feel like that's just burning money, right? If he's a top merch seller, and he was, because Heyman said so, he was the top 2, top 3 merch sale guy. It's like, nah, you know what? No going through the crowd anymore. No more yeet. We're just going to go after LA Knight. And he got booed somewhat in Milwaukee. Well, at least it was a mixed reaction.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they have so many guys that are selling that merch that like they can afford to basically give one up. Like, because who are the heels in that company right now? It's Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
It's Rollins' group, even though a lot of them are over because of the entrance and the barking and stuff like that. And then who? Like, who else are heels?
Rusev.
Yeah, meaningless.
New Day.
They're not on our televisions, and they're stuck with Grayson Waller.
They're on every week. What do you mean they're not on TV? You must fast forward through those segments.
All right, who are the top level main event heels then?
Okay, well, it's at one point it was the Bloodline, and that's not the case anymore. Right. So it's the Raw, it's the Vision.
The Vision, yes.
The Vision, and it is Judgment Day.
Okay, but even that Dom starts to get cheered a little bit. Like that gray area in the WWE, and I think it's one of the reasons we talked about last week where things aren't clicking right now is because it isn't black and white. There aren't heels and faces. It's like, hey, we're the bad guys, but we're going to cheer. Brock's a heel, but you were there. Like, that place goes nuts when his music hits.
Man, it really was. And they were just like amazed. Yeah.
Yes. That's not how that works. Like, we watch on Wednesdays, we see how much of a heel Don Callis is, how much fans hate him and want to chant F Don Callis. That doesn't happen in WWE.
No, that's real heat from Don Callis. He loves it.
Right.
Yeah, he relishes in it to the point where, you know, a topic we're going to have at some point, Brian, is talking about whether or not his heat overshadows his group.
I agree.
I think which is what Rick Rude's problem was with Bobby Heenan. Rick Rude said, "You're taking my heat." Bobby's like, "I'm just doing my job." That's right. Like, yeah, but you're taking my heat. I'm the heel. So when I look at that babyface list, like it's not Penta and it's not Rey Fenix. It's not. No. Do you have a name that you think that should and like you don't turn you turn because you feel like you can be elevated on the card?
Right. So for me, like I lean LA Knight as we've tapped everything out. They've given them title matches. They've sold merch. Now maybe you try something new as a heel, and maybe now we see a next level for him. Because Jey Uso as a heel, it looks like he's just going to be Roman. We've seen that already. LA Knight as a heel where he's frustrated and fed up, maybe there's something different there.
Okay, because I go through the list and like, so what's happening with Bailey? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. She's turning into Toni Storm, I think. Like I look forward to her coming out in black and white next week.
Yeah, I just think about this list and I don't know. LA Knight as a heel, that's fine, and we've seen that before. he's still going to get a reaction. And this is a longer conversation about we as fans and how we look at the wrestlers. It's hard to get real heat unless you're a Don Callis and Paul, even with Paul Heyman.
Sure.
Paul Heyman with the sing-songy, my name is Paul Heyman. Now, he's supposed to be hated. He's supposed to be, and a lot of times he does get booed, especially when he deals with Roman and the old bloodline. Sure. But it gets to the point, and I just noticed this on Friday, just being on SmackDown. It's hard to find that person that you hate, that you just want to go after. Like I think that Becky Lynch is a perfect example of saying the same. She's taking a page from The Miz, pretty much. Right. Just keep repeating the same accolades. People will boo you. She got booed out of Milwaukee on Monday. Yeah. You know, but that's, and it wasn't like piped in. People hate her because of AJ Lee and because of CM Punk.